But up first, very excited to welcome two co-founders of the Kids Run for Nature, Jasmine Depontier and Jet Ardaleza Toole. Correct?
Hi.
Welcome, Jasmine. Welcome, Jet. And the man that's bringing this to Port Hope is Jake Deacon. Jake, welcome to Municipal Matters.
Thanks very much, York.
First of all, I want to start about what this is all about. Kids Run for Nature. Where did you get the idea for this?
Well, we both love running and we both love nature, so we put our two loves together to make the Kids Run for Nature.
Now, you're both pretty young. How old are you?
I'm 11 and she's also 11.
What grade are you in?
Grade 5.
Grade 5. How long have you known each other?
Since we were 18
One?
months old.
Oh, okay.
So is this like a daycare, meaning friends since daycare?
Yeah, yes.
We knew each other since before I could talk.
So what gave you the idea to start doing this? Was there something that, because this last year was the first one that you did in Toronto, right? And you raised last year $7,600, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
You're from Toronto, you live in Riverdale?
Riverdale.
Right. What gave you the idea? What was the inspiration what was the one day when you said, we got to start doing something?
Well, we knew that we had to help animals because we need them and they need us. So we thought that we should start an event to raise money for them. So we combined our favorite sport, which is running, to the idea, and we created the Kids Run for Nature to raise money for endangered species in Canada.
Right. How did you start getting the word out to people?
Well, we had lots of posters and flyers, and we also had a group of friends called our team leaders, and they helped get the word out in their communities and to their friends and their schools.
Take us back to the day of the first walk that you did last year. How did the day sort of lay out? What time were people coming? How many people did you have?
So the event started at 9 o'clock and everybody went to registration to sign in, and they all got runner kits, which had t-shirts, a granola bar, and a bunch of other stuff. And at the end of the race, you got a ribbon. So after that, everybody went to the Kids Zone, which is now this year the Love Nature Kids Zone, where you can get face paint or you can draw on the back of your t-shirts. Then after that, we have a warm-up. And right after the warm-up, the 1K starts. After the 1K finishes, the 5K starts.
Okay, so you do them completely separately.
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of walks, they tend to run them together. Now, if people want to get involved in your walk, what do they have to do? Do they have to pay to get in? Do they have to raise money?
Well, you can raise money if you want. We have pledge forms that you can also download from our website at www.kidsrunfornature.ca, and we have all the different locations there, and then you can sign up to run on the website.
Right. So I'm trying to think about how your friends all came together for this as well. Did you get a lot of your classmates involved, and did they actively take part in it?
Yes.
Yeah, so we got people who were interested in the environment and wanted to support it. And yeah, we called them the team leaders, as Jet said, and they helped put up posters in their community to get the word out.
Right.
So those people were part of our team and they really helped us out.
What was the feedback like from your school?
Well, a lot of the kids came actually, and it was a great community event. I think they all pretty liked it.
So the first event took place on Sunday, June 14th last year. You actually had 200 young runners that came out. That's pretty impressive numbers nowadays when there seems to be a lot of walks going on. Is everybody sort of feeling the same thing you are towards animals and doing it for that cause?
That was part of our goal. We wanted to get people to know more about the animals and that we need them. So to raise money, they donated. We had pledge forms where they could go door to door to ask people to donate as well. So I think that they did really get to know a bit more about the animals.
Right. Now, about animals, the World Wildlife folks got involved with this as well right from the beginning. How did that come about?
Well, the World Wildlife Fund, we knew them from other events that we participated in, like the Green Living Show, for example. So we knew them before, so we decided that we should raise money for them.
And we knew that they would put all their efforts into helping Canadian endangered species, and yeah, we trusted them.
Canadian endangered species isn't really something you hear a lot about. What endangered species, do you know anything of the background of what is endangered in Canada?
Yeah, well, we know that specifically the ones we were trying to support last year were the polar bear and the caribou.
But
And
there's also other ones like the beluga whale and the monarch butterfly.
Right. And the World Wildlife Fund, what sort of support have they offered you in coming in?
Well, we gave all the money to them, so they
Okay.
used that to help the animals. But they also went to the Kids Run for Nature. They were there. They set up a booth, and they helped us with designing some things. Like we had the little booklet that they helped us design, and so they did help quite a lot.
So you mentioned when they came on, you'd already done some work with them before, so this isn't your first time getting out and helping out with an organization like the World Wildlife Fund. What have you done before leading up to creating your own walk or your own run?
Well, we really wanted to do something for them, so we created the Kids Run for Nature to help that.
Right. What have you done before with the World Wildlife Fund?
Well, we've participated in some of their events, like we would always go to the Green Living Show,
Right.
and yeah, like
We've done like some research on them, and we were pretty aware about their like what they were doing.
Jake, how did you become involved with this first walk?
So I used to live in the Riverdale neighborhood and signed up with my two kids for last year's event on June 14th, which was a huge success. And then since then, last fall, my family and I, we moved to Port Hope. So we now live here, and the opportunity was sort of ripe to bring the event out here into the Northumberland community. So I kind of jumped on it, and I've been working with these two to bring the event out here.
So now we're not talking about moving the event, we're talking about adding an event in Port Hope. Your walk is going to happen the same as it did last year in Riverdale, but you're bringing the event
That's right.
here to Port Hope. When is that going to happen?
So that is Saturday, May 14th. And it's one of actually 7. So it went from the initial run last year, which was 1, to now 7.
That's a pretty incredible growth for just a year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So so we're Saturday, May 14th at TCS, at Trinity College School campus in Port Hope.
So, and it's now not only just in Ontario either. You mentioned that there's 7, but you'd mentioned off camera you're also spreading out across the country as well.
That's right. Calgary, Alberta is one of the 7, so we can now say that we're national. We're a national event, which is great. And again, I think we'll continue to do this year after year and build on the successes of the year before and keep expanding.
Right. Now, you mentioned too, like the first year you raised $7,600. You're not actually setting a goal as far as a dollar figure you want to raise.
We're just trying to raise as much money as we can for the World Wildlife Fund Canada.
Our main goal is to really support and help the animals that need us.
Right. So now is your walk in Toronto the same day on May 14th, or is that in June?
No, ours is in June 12th, so it's a different date, so we can come to the
So
park.
I was just going to say, so
Yeah.
both of you be here for this walk as well to root everybody on here. If people want to get involved in the walk here, what should they be doing now? Because it's coming up very soon. May 14th
You're
is
right.
quick.
We're 10 days away. Easiest way to register is through our website, which is kidsrunfornature.ca. And there's lots of information on there about the run. There's some photos from last year's event to sort of get a sense of what it looks like. And you can also register. So you can pick either the 1 kilometer distance or 5 kilometer, and then pay your entry fees and register online. That's certainly the easiest. There is also the opportunity to download a registration form from just print it off the website. You can fill that out by hand and return that with a check, and mail that back to us. So. Those are the two best ways to sign up.
And of course, social media is huge, absolutely, nowadays, in helping to get the word out. I'm sure that you're both actively involved with Facebook and Twitter for your for the run.
No, not with Facebook and Twitter, but with Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have an account
On Facebook, Twitter, and both Instagram too.
Right. What kind of feedback are you getting from people? I mean, because that does sort of take it outside of your Toronto area. Obviously, it has with 7 different locations now. Are you finding people coming on board with you, wanting to help out?
Yeah, because we have the link to the website on our Facebook page, so a lot of people are going to our website to sign up, which is really good.
Right, that makes it a lot easier.
Yes, it does.
People come, they show up, and they're already registered. You don't have that to worry about
Yeah.
day of.
on the website.
Who helps you out with your run the day of? As it's coming, like all the organizing, all the, again, that whole part of signing people in, making sure everybody's there, handing out what they get, and organizing everything.
Well, we have volunteers and parents and also our team leaders who
Right.
have helped us.
You rely heavily on the team leaders, right?
Yeah.
You two have won a couple of awards as well, have you not?
Yeah.
Let's talk about yourselves and your awards, starting with the TVO Kids Star Award.
Yeah, that was really fun. We also got to go on TV there. So winning the Super Citizens Award was a really fun thing to do.
What was that experience like?
Well, it was really cool because we got to work with a green screen. And then
Right.
when it came out in December, it was really cool. So, yeah.
We have a video on the TVO Kids website with our, with us about the Kids Run for Nature and the Super
Right.
Citizens Award.
That's fantastic. Now, that's not all, though, because the Kids Run for Nature was also awarded the Graham Loader Community Panda Award from WWF.
Yes.
That was very exciting because the winning an award from WWF, which is the charity that we were supporting, was a really big deal. And it was amazing that we got to win the Graham Loader Award because he started an amazing event to also raise money for WWF. So it was an honor to win that award.
How did you feel when you got notified that you had won that? That must be something pretty exciting to hear.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was very exciting because WWF is a big organization and they've done lots of great things for the environment, so it was really cool to win an award from them.
What do you see this walk or this run turning into? Do you see it growing bigger and bigger and bigger? Do you see it getting started, then moving on and picking something else?
Yeah, we started from 1 run to 7 runs, which is a big accomplishment.
In 1
We're
year.
super excited about.
So how did it grow? How did it grow from one? Like, where did the interest come? We know, okay, Jake, you brought it here to Port Hope. How did it grow into other communities?
Well, people that came to our run last year who really liked it decided to bring it to their own communities. So because we have one in Calgary, because we had some people from Calgary who came to the Kids Run for Nature last year and wanted to have it in Calgary.
Right.
So other people like Jake who liked the idea and then brought it to their community.
And a great community here. People always coming out. We do a lot of walks, a lot of runs happen, and I mean, people come out and they
Absolutely.
support these organizations.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great fit. I mean, it has yet to happen, but it's certainly been a fit up to this point, and the response thus far has been great, and lots of interest and whatnot. So I think it's going to be it's a great area for it, and I think the TCS campus is beautiful, and so the community coming out and it's all really come together quite nicely. So we're really quite excited.
And it's not possible to put on events like this without the help of some community partners and sponsors. Let's talk about some of your sponsors for the walk on May 14th.
You're quite right. It takes a village, as they say. So, and the other thing too of note, the best part about our sponsors is it allows us. All of our costs are covered by the generosity of our sponsors, so that every dollar, every penny that we raise through the entry fees or through pledges and sponsors and so on, goes to the World Wildlife Fund. So
Right.
we are 100% funneling that through, which is great. So we have national level sponsors, Mark's Choice, Love Nature, the Jackman Foundation and the Printing House, as well as BMO,
Right.
our national level sponsors that cover all the 7 of the events, which is fantastic. Love Nature specifically is our media partner, and they've sponsored the Love Nature Kids Zone, which I think, as Jasmine was mentioning, has face painting and bubble stations and lots of fun things for the kids to do both before and after they run, which is amazing. And then on the local level for this particular event, we have Quantrill Chevauds that's come on board as our principal sponsor, which is amazing. And we also have Suntree Natural Foods
Right.
in downtown Port Hope, which has come on, and they're going to be our coffee provider. So there will be a coffee station there.
9 o'clock on a Saturday
which
morning.
you kind of need, exactly. So Suntree is going to be providing that, which is great. So as you mentioned, without them, we wouldn't be able to pull it off.
Now, does the kids run for nature? 2 things I want to ask about that. A kids run, is it only for kids or can adults partake as well?
Kids of any age, and it's also for families. So we had grandparents running, we had parents running. Like Jake pushed his daughter in the stroller while running. So.
Your 1-year-old at the time in the
That's
stroller?
right. Yeah, that's right. It was great. I think she enjoyed that more than I did. But
Right? Did
No,
you do
it
the
was-
1K
it
or
was
the
great.
5K?
The 5, believe it or not. But no, it was great. And there was a couple other strollers out there too, and it's very much a multi-generational family kind of an
Right.
event, so works very well for that.
Okay, the other word that's in the title is run. Is it something that people have to run? Can they walk it if they want to? Can they rollerblade? Is there any restrictions as to how they make it the 1 kilometer or the 5 kilometers?
No, not really.
It's a total fun run. Like, you can walk it or you can run it. It doesn't matter because it's not a race. Everybody at the end gets a participate ribbon. So
Right, so it's not a race.
it's not a race at all. So you can run it or walk it, or you can run half and walk the other half. It doesn't matter.
Right, walk first, then run. Yeah,
Alternate.
whatever works for you. Run a couple feet and walk. What does it cost to participate?
The 1K entry fee is $10 and the 5K is $20.
Now, are there other means of fundraising that comes along with this for people that want to donate money, that maybe they can't make it out, maybe they want to help out, but just can't make it?
Yeah, on the website you can download a pledge form, so you can ask people to donate money, and you can also donate to a runner on our website.
Does the walk go rain or shine?
Yes. Like last year it was really sunny, and then when the 5K started, it started to rain, but it was still really fun.
Right.
I love running in the rain, so.
I think it's really amazing. You take an event from last year, turn it into 7 different locations this year. A fantastic job. Looking forward to the run coming up on the 14th. Jet, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jasmine,
you so
thank you very
much.
much. Jake, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
pleasure. Thank you.
The Fun Run for Kids is coming up on May the 14th.